Hey there, it is I, Greg, from Microsoft Hates Greg. Microsoft Hearts Greg. We'll find out if they renew me in June for MVP. But regardless, I was on with Power BI guy, Ben Ferry, a couple weeks ago. And it was a wide-ranging discussion, and Easter came up, subject to Easter. And I mentioned how hard it is to calculate Easter. So inspired by that, I found an algorithm from the Australia Astrological Society of South Australia, something like that. Uh, and I adapted the code. I think it was written in BASIC. Adapted the code DAX. So you can see here we've got everything from 1900, and then if we look at this report, well, if I could actually scroll, but I can't. There we go. I've got this thing going down all the way to 2900, but the actual formula itself, which is published out in the Quick Measures Gallery on the community, calculates Easter for years 1583 to 4099, which I won't be around to see that one. But if you're interested in the year 2900, Easter's going to be on April 11th. So anyway, great website if you want to see the history and a lot more information around how the DAX calculation or how the calculation is done for Easter. Great website, explains it all very, very well. But I adapted the code to DAX. So this is their algorithm. I just wrote it in DAX versus writing it in BASIC, which is what they did. So, and I also included a MSHGQM version. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be taking this code and creating an Easter Sunday measure, custom measure in MSHGQM. And I'm going to show you a cool trick that I'm sure probably nobody knows about other than myself. It's something you can't do in the GUI because I haven't figured out a way to get it in there yet, but we'll see. I'm just going to copy this code, and as you can see, I've got the my live session with Ben Ferry. It's also in this community forum post, Quick Measures Gallery. All right, so let's hop on over. Oh, and here's the website, by the way. Astronomical Society of South Australia. So it goes through, it's got, talks about the history of Easter and calculation, the Paschal full moon, and all this good stuff. All right, but let's go ahead and jump into MSHGQM. Here we go. Okay, so now to get started, and we just want to create a brand new quick measure from scratch here. But as you can see, I've got my custom measures file. We can pick anything. We can pick any of these things that we want. Doesn't matter which one we choose. We just need to get to the raw editing window so we can create new measure definitions. So I've just picked a random one, and we will replace all of this code with our Easter code. And let's see here. We got a few settings to do here. I want to call this Easter Sunday instead of Easter. Let's put this in a holidays group. And we gotta get rid of some of this stuff. We don't need these three down here. So we'll go ahead and edit this. And I need an aggregation. I need a column. Don't need these three. Done. And let's see here. We'll just have this say aggregation. We'll say have this say date column. And we'll have this say choose date column. All right. So this is all looking good. We also want to maybe put in some tooltips here because this is a date. Working with a date for a column, really nothing else makes sense other than minimum and maximum. So we could say here, choose minimum. I could spell minimum or maximum. And if you pay attention here, this is what I'm gonna show you. That's kind of cool that probably don't know this trick. So custom label tooltip, choose date column. We could leave these blank if we wanted to, but go ahead and get this in there. And we also want to see let's check out the notes. So, oh yeah, we've got the notes from the old text. So let's pop over here. This guy. And we'll put in some notes here. Calculates Easter from Astrological Society of Southern Australia. We want to give proper credit. So we can see. This is the ASSA website. And we did get this Astrological Society of South Australia. Yes. All right, let's copy this link. Again, we always want to give credit to people that do cool things. ASSA website. Yeah. That's ASSA Easter calculation. When did they have a page name here? It says Easter dating method. That should be fine. We can do that. Easter dating method. There we go. Okay. I think we've got everything set up the way we want it. Say done here, done here, choose date column. Tooltips are working. We're all set up here. It's time to create custom. So everything looks like it's good. Create our custom. Say done. Yeah, that's a. That's maybe that'll be fixed too in a. Okay, it looks like our notes are there. We got our link works. We can choose. We can say our DAX. So choose minimum or maximum. If I were to do that, maximum, let's say, just max, choose date column because I didn't choose one. Calendar date. Generate again. And yeah, so that looks good. I like it. So we get to hit create, and we go create in our date table or a calendar table. But what I want to show you is a trick. And so you've all seen MSHGQM work and create measures and all that. So let me show you something new. So let's go ahead and close this, and we'll bring up our trusty notepad where all good code is written. That's no joke. I used to program in Notepad all the time. All right, so if we go down here we go. Here's our holidays, Easter Sunday, and aggregation tooltip. But there's a special keyword in here, which is missing here. But what we can do is we can add it. So if I go ahead and say aggregation type, and I give the value of min max. So now we've added this into our measure definition. I'll save. I'm going to come back to this because I think I coded this into MSHGQM, but we'll find out. So I said, what did I say here? I said min max, right? Okay. So if I go back to MSHGQM, now that I've edited that measure definition, and I find my holidays, Easter Sunday. Hey, look at that. The only two choices are minimum and maximum. And minimum is the default. Now, watch this. I think I coded this into the latest version. We'll find out. Or it's going to be a total fail. If I do max min instead of min max, we launch MSHGQM. And yes, I need a reload feature. Yes, I know. It's on the backlog. Okay, we'll go down here, find our holidays, click it. Hey, look at that. Maximum is chosen, and only minimum and maximum exists. So that's a little trick for everybody. And kind of keeping with my Secrets of MSHGQM video series. And that's it for today. There's your Easter Sunday calculation. That's taken right off a website, pasted in, a little configuration work, and everything's good to go. See everybody later. Hope you guys have a good weekend.